Just quickly, before we move on though, while we're talking about Donald Trump and all this DEI stuff, which he's doing away with, and of course he's causing other businesses to do away with it, have a listen to this teacher having an absolute meltdown over the fact that DEI policies are being torn up, because by not having a DEI policy, it is in some way a threat to my life. My very existence is against the idea of there not being DEI.
A little dramatic.
My name is Dr. Tracy Castro-Gill. My pronouns are they, them. I am a disabled queer Chicanekis educator and scholar in Washington State with my expertise on curriculum and instruction.
Wait, what? You're a what?
Pronouns are they, them. I am a disabled queer Chicanekis educator and scholar in Washington State with my expertise on curriculum and instruction. These are...
I'm sorry. I heard enough. You should not be an educator at this point. I've already learned enough information about you to know that I don't want you anywhere near the education system to be teaching kids anything about I am they, them. I'm not he, she. I'm not Joe. I'm not Jenny. I mean, come on. Stop with this nonsense. I'm glad we're getting rid of this. This is ridiculous.
Are markers that were made illegal recently in the federal government. However, my very presence and humanity is in opposition to that legislation. I want to remind us that George Orwell, in his novel 1984, warned us about limiting how we are allowed.
We're not in 1890, whatever. We're not in the past. This is what I'm talking about. People like to live in the past. When some person decided it was a good idea, just because you're bringing up a reference for something in the past doesn't make it a good idea or a bad idea. It's something that's in the past that was during that time. We are in 2025 now, and we are reshaping and going back to the way to make things sane again, common sense, just as the whole administration's been saying.
Allowed to define ourselves and our experiences, and how that allows fascism to take root.
Very sorry, that was actually tonight's episode of South Park. I mean, for goodness, if your existence is somehow anathema to the idea of DEI, or the DEI means that you have your job, it means you shouldn't have your job, does it not? I mean, she's just saying out loud the quiet part. If it weren't for DEI, I probably wouldn't have any employment. Well, you don't deserve the employment, do you?
That's a classic example of Trump derangement syndrome stage 5, for which there is just no cure.
No.
But the other thing that doesn't make sense, and maybe I need to be helped on this, but she describes herself as transgendered, blah, 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 Chicanaki, which is a non-binary Mexican. How can you be transgendered and non-binary at the same... That doesn't kind of make sense.
You're not supposed to
me.
question these things, Matt.
Well, I want to
It's
understand.
not supposed to make sense. What matters is that it makes sense to her, okay? And it's her identity, for her to identify.
She said they, them, not her. You can't say that, her.
However she sees fit.
Who are those people?
Just quickly.
The Late Debate. I gotta follow these guys. That's hilarious. Yeah, so I do not agree with that lady, the educator. She should not be in the education system. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the video, what you guys think. Leave it in the comments below if you like the video. If you'd like to subscribe, I appreciate that. Until next time, peace out, guys.